konnichiwa, and welcome back for more of Samurai Warriors 3. And we're going to continue Ginchiyo's story in progress in the Battle of Fushimi Castle. So, this takes place during when Japan is split in two ever since the passing of Hideyoshi Toyotomi. And because of that Ieyasu was going to take up the mantle that Hideyoshi picked up from where he left off. Mitsunari Ishida believes that it is not a good idea for him because he needs to be united in the land of peace under the Toyotomi banner. But since there's been a huge big dispute, Japan split in two. The Western Army goes to Mitsunari Ishida, and the Eastern Army goes to Ieyasu. So, Japan split in two during the Warring States period, and thus begins our first battle of Fushimi Castle. With the death of Hideyoshi Toyotomi in 1598, the land was once again split in two. The Tachibana sided with the Western Army, led by Mitsunari Ishida, and dispatched troops to various conflicts throughout the land. Unishigi and Ginchiyo were required to go their separate ways, each fighting in different battles.
Change is in the air.
It may be that we die.
Are you afraid of death?
Not I. I will be proud to die for the Tachibana.
Use your head. Death is no prize. Stay alive. I will not die.
Yes, you will. You have always been one step ahead of me.
I don't know. I've always just outdone you.
Farewell.
Indeed.
Hard to say goodbye to each other now, don't it? If I was married, I would have done the same thing.
The castle fell, as did the Hojo clan along with it. Hideyoshi was now the undisputed ruler of all of Japan. Eventually, Hideyoshi passed away, and Ieyasu Tokugawa positioned himself to seize power in his place. However, not all were content with Ieyasu's rule. When the Uesugi clan began openly flouting his orders, Ieyasu dispatched a large army to punish their disobedience. Sensing an opportunity, a small coalition of anti-Ieyasu forces gathered to attack Fushimi Castle. Ginchiyo was there, ready for the grueling task that awaited her.
And thus begins the East versus West.
I am a warrior. I require the assistance of no one.
Are you sure?
Chapter 3. The Battle of Fushimi Castle. May we bring glory to the Tachibana clan.
Is it too much to ask for a little help in your future? Really? Come on! Okay, so she is telling us that we will advance upon Fushimi Castle with the main forces of the Tokugawa army absent. And she's telling us that the castle should fall simply enough, or simply fall through completely quickly. She's saying to reach the Fushimi Castle, though, we need to overcome Naga Naito. Okay, so he's inside the castle right there. If we take him down, this castle should be ours. Or so it seems. And she's saying once we're inside, it will simply be a matter of charging all the way to Tadatori, who has been left in charge of Ieyasu's absence. So, he's the one who's in main charge, but the main guy who's going to be the main head honcho is none other than I wonder, it might be my guess, but I'm not 100% sure if I remember, is Kanbei Kuroda. She's telling us our leader in this battle will be Hideiye Ukita. So the Tachibana must not suffer the indignity of our allowing our commander to be defeated, because they would be the laughing stock, and you don't want to be the laughing stock of the entire army for the Western army, because since Japan is split in two for good measure, because there was a big dispute with Ieyasu, because not all people are content with under Ieyasu's rule, and because the Uesugi army have no intention to join with Ieyasu's Eastern army, he decides to support with the Sanada army, and not to mention the Western army, and giving full support of Mitsunari Ishida, because Yukimura, Mitsunari, and Kanetsugu are all best friends ever since the Toyotomi army has been formed. And because since the split between these two of East versus West, or West versus East, what you call it, thus this happened. Ginchiyo's telling the main forces of the Tokugawa army on their way here, and she's telling us to hurry and annex Fushimi Castle before they arrive. Okay, we can do that. That can work in our advantage. I'm not saying it won't. Defeat Ienaga Naito to infiltrate and defeat Mototara Tori, and the next objectives will follow suit. So it's not Kanbei, it's Ieyasu must be defeated. Okay, so the second in command would be Kanbei Kuroda. We got it. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Western Army officer's health will recover. And a guard captain. However, since the frustration of Yoshihiro Shimazu was going to join the
Tokugawa
Eastern
is a
Army,
traitor. He will tremble at our might as we seize the castle. We must first breach the castle gates. Onward!
since there was a bit of confusion with Yoshihiro Shimazu because he wanted to join the Eastern Army,
Do your worst. We will fight you to the death and beyond.
and one stupid officer believes that he should not be a part of the Eastern Army, and he thinks he's a spy because he isn't. And Kanbei Kuroda kind of wanted to get Yoshihiro Shimazu to join the Eastern Army. Of course, that one officer from the Eastern Army didn't get that call, and because it's his own fault,
Open the gates!
he made one stupid
Dare they
move.
refuse my help? The insolence! They will regret crossing the Shimazu clan.
There they are! This is our chance! All troops, attack!
Western armies moving forward.
Things have changed. This is what battle is all about.
The enemy commander is Mototara Tori. Find him and finish him.
Oh, it's the other way. I'm such a doo-doo head.
Tokugawa's forces are approaching. Quickly now.
On
I
it.
mustn't allow Shimazu to outshine me. The pride of the Tachibana is at stake. We can't afford any mistakes.
Okay, defeat conditions have changed.
What's this? Alone today.
I need no help achieving victory in a trifling battle like this.
Oh, come on, Ginchiyo, please have a heart. I mean, seriously. Yes! Just before the 2 minutes was up.
Swift as lightning.
Oh, wow, that was close. He is upstairs. getting a little bit sidetracked. So, either the main commander is defeated or Yoshihiro Shimazu falls, and you do not want that to happen, okay? It's really bad. 3, 4. Yes!
Excellent. I've made it in time.
Awesome sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my. Usually this battle belongs to Ginchiyo and Yoshihiro Shimazu, if you want to know.
Can no one offer a true challenge?
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do not underestimate a woman's strength, even though they call, and this is why they call it Contra! You should find the fighting spirit of Contra guerrilla warfare, and this is what Contra is all about of Samurai
Tachibana
Warriors
have borne witness.
history.
Mototaro was loyal to the grave.
Wow, nice jump. You should teach me how to jump like that. I mean, how do samurai warriors jump from 3 stories and land so far to the ground? I'll never know. Must be amazing to be having such superhuman strength without breaking every bone. No items used. The Western Army's health has been fully recovered.
Set the castle on fire!
Fushimi Castle's now in
Mototaro,
flames.
you bought me just enough time. Your death will not be in vain. Troops, advance!
There they are.
Tokugawa Army main forces are arrived
Tighten
and
the defenses.
moving out. Don't fight me, Buster. 2, 3,
You
4,
side
5.
Ieyasu. Have you no loyalty
1,
to
2, 3, 4,
Hideyoshi?
5.
I can't counter his strength alone. Tachibana stand no chance against his might either.
I wouldn't
No use
say
to my clan
that.
if I'm dead.
I wouldn't say that for those who have weak strength, you know.
I won't let you get the best of me.
The Tokugawa are strong. Even that man of yours would have a difficult fight ahead of him.
He is not going to roll over so easily.
You are a true friend.
Can no one offer a true challenge?
That's better. I gotta make sure the main officer does not fall or else. Hello.
A traitor like you deserves no pity. Prepare yourself.
Shut your mouth! You don't know what you're talking about!
Yes, she is. And do not hush up a woman because you will get the horns.
Why don't you leave the city?
Impossible! It is the Tachibana who will end this.
Now, we make for the enemy camp. Forward!
Tighten the defenses.
Uh-oh, he's heading towards the main officer.
Should I defeat Tadakatsu and save Lord Peter? Or should I end the battle by defeating Ieyasu? It is now or never.
Incredible!
That's better. Think I know how to get that reserve. That's better. If I head to Tadakatsu Honda quickly before he makes his way, I should get him. Last time I kind of failed.
I won't let you get the best of me.
By the honor of the Tachibana, I will put a stop to you here.
Well, you are the daughter of Lord Dosetsu. Come, prove it.
3, 4. 2, 3. Let's go!
The thunder roars!
Thundercats! Oh!
Name of Tachibana!
2, 3, 4, 5.
The end is nigh!
Oh, come on, come on. Darn it! Why?
Press forward. Enemy
Jeez!
commander.
Why can't you just let me be? Oh, I hate that stupid commander who thinks he's just... Oh. Can't you leave me alone and let me do my job as the objective?
This is the price I pay for my carelessness.
Really hate the ones who think they can get there and it's just
Incredible.
stupid!
And no one offer a true challenge?
Can you at least just go away and let me do my job to find my main objective, but never cared, really? Because it is not cool! Really, you do not deserve the title of Commander. You really suck. Oh my gosh.
This is the price I pay for my carelessness.
Thought I was...
That's the price you pay for underestimating me.
This is the second time I could not pull it off. I've done it many times, I pulled it off, but then that stupid main commanding officer just could not let me. Could not let me one single move. And all he cares is about just coming running towards him. He is an imbecile.
I owe you my life. Thank you.
At least you know how to follow orders, but the main commanding officer does not. He should not leave his post.
I will not allow this shameful display to continue.
Say what you will about me. All my actions are for the greater good.
I won't let you get the best of me.
Way to go! Oh! 2. Let's go!
The thunder roars!
Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Oh!
Name of Tachibana!
2, 3, 4, 5.
Incredible!
2, 3, 4, 5.
And no one offers a true challenge?
Good night, Gracie.
I will concede the battle, but you have not won the war. Troops, retreat!
Even one Tachibana is more than enough to ensure victory. Face me now, if you are prepared to die.
Hideye Ukita should not be the commanding officer because he failed to not let me complete my objective because he is an imbecile. Why can't you just let me do my job? You hate that guy. Anyways, we are going to stop here for the time being, and don't worry, we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me what do you guys think of Samurai Warriors 3. Do you like it or hate it? Mash that like button or share this video. If you guys love hack and slash games such as myself, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood spider cop who takes chances making mistakes and getting messy in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance like peanut butter and chocolate or breakfast for dinner. Because when the going gets tough, the job gets it done for a breath of fresh air. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight always with honor, love, truth, and justice. Arigato!